It can throw shadow balls on and really threaten the Galarian Stunfisk, but this is definitely more of Stunfisk's matchup.
You know, this matchup is actually way more close than you would think. It's not comfortable at all for Elam. You need to land 3 rock slides in order to take out this Noctowl, and he knows that. He knows that 1 shield is going to go a long way, and in fact, that matchup, the Trevenant versus the Galarian Stunfisk, isn't so bad either. So HP and correctly shielding a Shadow Ball is going to guarantee that he's able to keep that switch and keep that Swampert not on the Trevenant. That's the one thing he has to avoid. Swampert versus Trevenant, there's no play there whatsoever, but even 1 shield, it's really worth it here in this particular scenario. So Halstar gonna probably go ahead and get this last Shadow Ball off, let his Noctowl go down, and try to see it that 2 shielded Ninetales will be enough to take the victory.
We will have to see, because here comes that last rock slide, and we see the Noctowl is going to faint and go back to its Pokeball after this rock slide. Then we see the Trevenant come back, has access to that Seed Bomb and Shadow Ball, and has 2 shields left. So Housetark in a very good position in terms of shield advantage, knowing that he does not have to shield this rock slide, won't even take the Trevenant down to half health. Trevenant resisting the Mud Shot, so Galarian Stunfisk has to rely on these rock slides coming through very quickly, taking Trevenant down to the red.
Yeah, like I mentioned, Halstar recognizing the win condition at this point is going to be a 2-shielded Alolan Ninetales, trying to charm through the opponent's backline. Elam, however, has got a very good Pokemon in that Lickitung. It's going to be able to pace the moves faster than this Alolan Ninetales, which is going to give it some good advantages. But Halstar 2 Protect Shields still remain.
So here we have that Body Slam coming through, so the Alolan Ninetales not...
Yesterday, one of the largest and longest running scams in Twitch history was brought to light. It was led by a streamer named It's Slicker, and it wasn't like some big, tight operation or anything. It's Slicker is a streamer that was friends with many other streamers and had a very strong community. And over the course of a couple years, he asked many of his viewers, his mods, and his friends for loans, promising to pay them back within a few months, but never did. And in total, it looks like he may have scammed around $300,000 from viewers, mods, and friends. However, the exact total isn't known, and yesterday Slicker even admitted all of it on stream. And I just want to preface this video by saying it does involve gambling. Slicker has a self-admitted gambling addiction, and it's a very serious and debilitating illness, but it doesn't excuse any of Slicker's behavior. The scamming is absolutely indefensible. Now what you're going to see is the real-time investigation that I conducted on stream that'll show the whole story and go over everything. These are some hefty accusations here. I'm going to have to get the monocle out and take a peek for myself. Get to the bottom of this one. He got 27K from a streamer? I feel like we're just making shit up now. I don't believe that. A streamer gave him 27K? Lent him 27K? Who? Scroll down. I don't want spoilers. I want to go in order.
Yo, Typhoon, what's up, baby? I hope you don't hate me on this. It's so cringe, and I'm cringe for asking my brother, please do not hate me.
No.
Please, keep it personal as well. Basically, my bank account got locked. This has happened for like 3-4 days. I've been asking around people. Sadly, today, well, tomorrow is the last day until my...
Just a quick pet peeve. I don't mean to immediately cut him off. I hate videos that are like this. The pretending to look busy. Oh, it's also really low, isn't it? I still have set on volume from last night here, sorry. I hate it. Like, he's just acting like he's got things going on, like shuffling around the house at a weird angle. Oh, it's just such a weird vibe. Like, if you're gonna film a video, just sit still and do it. Don't just like wander around aimlessly like an NPC glitching out in a quest line. It's just much simpler.
Fucked up. It got locked out, and I was looking for people that actually work, and that I could ask if I could borrow from, and I'll pay back. Genuinely, give me 2 months and I can pay back. If you can't, no worries, my brother. If you can, but please, don't feel forced to say yes. Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't get in the call to do this. I feel genuinely embarrassed. I've asked a few streamers, they couldn't help, and
Oh,
yeah, I
don't be embarrassed. Okay. No shame.
So I just went out, asked a few subs I've noticed, and yeah, that's why I also asked for your age, because I don't.
Okay. So the story is, he asked his viewers, as well as streamers, I suppose, to send him money, saying he'd pay them back in 2 months, and never has. That's the gist of it, right? Turn up more. I mean, it's maxed on both OBS and here. It's just he was doing, like, ASMR for this fucking video. Okay, and then I saw this in the comments, but I haven't clicked any yet, so let's go through these. Hopefully this is chronologically ordered. It's LSF, I would expect nothing else. Alphabetized as well. Perhaps using the Dewey Decimal System. Read the convo, still got my issue with money. You can't borrow for a few days, and I bust back. Nah, sorry bro, legit. What's the issue anyway? 200 quid for 300. Can't be bothered explaining. Long story with my accountant. You get that in 2 days or less, or even today or tomorrow. You get an extra 100 quid. Sounds like a RuneScape scam. I'm assuming this is just a viewer. Oh, okay, I see. So at the end of the clip, I thought I might have misheard him because he's fucking whispering into my ear like little sweet nothings. He asked his age, didn't he? That's what he said at the end of the clip, right?
It's okay. So I just went out, asked a few subs I've noticed, and yeah, that's why I also asked for your age, because I don't.
That's why I also asked for your age. It looks like he did that to a lot of people, because this starts with, I'm almost 17, and yeah, which means he probably asked, how old are you? Okay. Wait, you work at 16? What the fuck? Yeah, kind of common. At 16, bro? Never mind, I need a fave, but I feel you're young to ask. Oh. God, what a creepy vibe. Jesus. My bank got temp locked and I need to buy my mother a plane ticket to Iraq since my GMA got corona. Plane ticket cost $575, but I don't know, man. I don't know who to ask. I won't ask a streamer because their ego is nasty as fuck. One of his loyal viewers gave him 7K? Oh, God. October, November, December, June. Oh, my lord. These were monthly payments. What was he running? A protection racket or something? Like the mafia? What did he do with the money? Like, does he just spend it on, like, gambling? Does he, like, dump it into cars? What does he do? Full disclosure, I'm not super familiar with Slicker. I've only met him, like, twice. One of them was during a League of Legends tournament, and that was pretty miserable. Not because of him, just the tournament itself. We just got steamrolled. So I'm not, like, really familiar with him overall. But this seems pretty bad. It's always the same stuff. I don't understand. As a streamer, how can you be so low IQ? Everything gets leaked. Literally everything gets leaked. So if you're scamming viewers and streamers alike, how can you possibly think for 1 second that's never gonna come up? God. It has to be gambling. It has to be gambling. I can't imagine what else he's spending this money on. Is he big into gambling? Literally everyone is saying yes. Does he gamble on stream, or is this just like an in-person thing? Yeah, that's what chat was saying. He took 28K from someone named Luca. Or, Jesus, Luke AFK. We haven't gotten that far yet. That's just like a little spoilers from chat. Such a weird cold open. Too. Yo, bro. Yo, how old are you? Like, who opens with that? Well, this time he actually did a call. Damn, this one was only like 3 weeks ago. August 29th. Oh my god, this one was last week. Oh, Jesus. What the fuck? And then the streamers people mentioned Minx, Ludwig, Slime, and Luke AFK. Is there any others? So apparently Ludwig and Slime both gave him money. Minx gave him money, and Luke AFK apparently gave 27k or 28k.
I lost 27,000. From
Fuck.
being a lend to
Love it.
Slicker.
God, that's so
I thought I could
painful.
trust him, and I guess I just couldn't, bro. And I'm honestly like I'm really fucking sad about it. You know, like I'm actually.
Well, as anyone would be, 27 grand, 27,000 barnacles. Oh. Bro, that guy probably thought himself a saint for a while. Like, damn, that's my good deed for the next 5 years. Because, I mean, judging screenshots, Slicker's coming up with really big sob stories, so he's probably like, damn, I just saved this guy's life. When really all he did was fund a couple extra spins. That's a year's wage for some people. Yeah, it is. That's a lot of doubloons. He asked me to in DMs on Twitter. I'm ex-Twitch staff admin. He asked me out of the blue on Twitter, and he signed a gambling sponsorship a couple days ago and got paid up front 5k. Jesus Christ. I'm almost insulted he never asked me. What the fuck? Why would... I'm not good enough to ask for money? Okay, Slicker, whatever. I follow him on Twitter, that might be why. Damn. Drats. No, I don't trust that shit. I don't blame people, like his viewers, for believing that story. But just as a general lesson, a streamer of Slicker's size is never going to have money trouble unless quite literally they have an absolutely debilitating gambling addiction and they have spent every dime. If I remember correctly, he holds 5k subs, right? Somewhere in that ballpark, 3 to 5k subs. You have to be remarkably irresponsible with your money to be anywhere close to not well off. Because that's just subs. No, he holds around 1.6 now. What? When he was on my League of Legends team, he had like 5k subs. What happened? That was only like 8 months ago. He has 600 subs and averages 600 viewers. Well, I'm going to look for myself. Because if that's true, that's a colossal fall off in a very short amount of time. Oh, wow. What the fuck happened? Did he stop streaming? My lord. That shit's looking like Netflix stock.
He's awake right now. I know for sure he's awake.
Yeah, he probably asked for money around this time.
I know for sure he's awake. I don't give a shit.
His
Dude,
mods were unbanning
Is he using
toxic
Skype?
people.
he scammed his own mods? Are you fucking kidding me?
That's not surprising. He scammed everyone. That's equal opportunity scamming there, baby.
He tweeted he'll address it tomorrow.
I have no doubt that'll go well. Unless this is all like one giant disinformation campaign. I don't know how you really come back from it. But there's so many reports from so many streamers, viewers, and mods. I don't know how you come back from it. He even filmed himself asking for money. But I'm always open to hearing the other side. And that stream's gonna be a banger.
You might be banned by tomorrow, bro.
What
What do you mean? Why would you get banned? What do you mean?
Bro, I'll just say it here as well. My intentions were not to scam. I have paid a few people back, but I'll say it on stream tomorrow.
Okay.
Why did you
Okay,
pay the
so-
streamers back and not the people who?
Oh.
That doesn't really save it though. If the intention wasn't to scam, that's not really the problem. Here's my guess. The intention was to make up for losses from gambling, and his idea was not too dissimilar from like a pyramid scheme almost, right? You take in a big influx of money and you pay the investors back with the incoming stuff, right? So his idea was probably, I'll take this money in, I'll win big gambling, and I'll pay them back, and now I'm up. Or Ponzi, not pyramid. Ponzi. Sorry, I got him fucked up. That's my guess. Again, I'm not super familiar with Slicker, but that's what it sounds like to me. I fully believe him that his intention wasn't just to take money from these people without paying them back. He truly believed he would be able to make more money with their money and them back. But you know how that goes. He could start a GoFundMe. Yeah. Feel really bad for all those people. That's a lot of lost money. Yeah. You can't help but feel bad for the people that thought they were doing a good thing to help out someone they liked. Bro, imagine though. Imagine Slicker won big. Fucking fat big buckaroos. The massive mega jackpot Omega Millions. He pays everyone back and he's still viewed positively. You're better at gambling, idiot. It's free money. Eventually. Yep, that's the stat. 90% of gamblers quit right before the big win. Heartbreaking. But the good news is it doesn't seem like he ever quit, so he's still due for that big win. Do you think you can get arrested for this? I don't know, man. What do I look like? The authorities? I have no fucking clue. I guess it would depend on what the people he scammed choose to do. Because, I mean, you can't, like, scam legally, right? Like, you can get sued. So it'd be up to them to, like, press it forward. But then they'd be out even more money. So here's his first ask. So looking for $1,000 here. Which is, like, the standard ask he seems to have been doing. Oh, I see my cam's blocking it. I'll just read it. I don't feel like moving the cam. If I asked, would it be okay to borrow and I get you when I'm back? Don't worry, King, you can say no. Keep it personal as well because I'm embarrassed. I recorded that because they won't allow screenshots on the app. Is $1,000 okay? I got you an extra. Are you able to do Bitcoin King in case you think I'm hacked? Or PayPal is fine. Thank you so much. It's okay. It would mean a lot, but believe me, 1K is fine. Thank you. I got it. So that's Lakari. He sent through the money. Slicker confirmed he got it. And then this is Slicker attempting to pay him back. He shows a screenshot of money that was supposedly sent to Lakari, but then it turns out it wasn't. It turns out it was canceled. So he's like, oh, what in tarnation? What the fuck? That's weird. It's gone from my bank now. So he didn't pay him back. Oh, no. How is this? It just keeps getting worse. Botez lended him 10K. Oh. Did she just say that? Let's see. This is hot off the press right now. I wonder if we can tally up the total amount that he was able to scam. If enough people come forward with their receipts. They're tallying it up on Asmon's stream and they're saying it's right around 200K plus. Not bad. not bad. Wow. Damn, he's good. Yeah, he's good. I'm surprised he was able to do it for so long, especially with such a weird opener. Again, like, look at these screenshots. Almost all of them start with, how old are you? I immediately went to the very only one that isn't opened like that. Okay, my god. Yeah. Just a cold opener with how old are you? That's just with random viewers, though. He was far more personal with streamers and friends. I just pulled up the Lakari post. I agree. He was a lot more, like, I wouldn't necessarily say personal, though. He just made it a sadder. So, like, with Lakari, he was like, look, you can say no. It's totally fine if you say no. I'll still think you're a king. But listen, King, I need $1,000. And again, you can say no, but it'd really mean a lot to me if you gave me $1,000. Believe me, I'll pay you back and then some. So if $1,000 would be really appreciated. But again, you don't have to. But I would really appreciate if you did. Here's my PayPal. Thanks for some Tempest. I don't. So on apparently on Asmon's stream, they're tallying it up and they're saying it's like a little north of 200k. I don't think it's 200k. If I had to guess based on all of the ones I know about, or that I've seen so far, I would say it's probably right around that 125 to 150 grand ballpark. That would be my guess. I don't know how many of his mods he scammed though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I put some lights in these shelves over here, and they look pretty bright on camera. It looks like a flashbang went off behind me. That's what I imagine it looks like when an angel comes down from heaven.
Presents each member of the
What's up, everybody? It's Critical. I found the saddest Twitch channel in existence. It's called Serious Gaming. Contrary to what the name will have you believe, there is no serious gaming to be found on this channel. Just serious marriage problems. There's tons of clips of these two in their failed marriage. They play games sometimes, but most of the time they just get drunk together and it leads to a very uncomfortable viewing situation. But I'm just going to show one clip today, and you can really see the disgust on the wife's face for her husband. Now, I truly think that they should be banned from Twitch, and that's only because Twitch is so fucking strict with their rules. If you fart a little too loud on stream, you might be banned from Twitch. So why wouldn't Serious Gaming get banned? This is by far the most deplorable channel on there. It's just a man and his wife constantly fighting on stream and doing anything for donations, and it sets a really bad example because their name is Serious Gaming. So some kids will come on here expecting to see some actual gameplay, but instead all they'll see are these two fucking dumpster dildos arguing. I'm gonna go ahead and play the clip now.
You're not gonna make love tonight?
No, I'm exhausted. I'm literally gonna go into bed and fall asleep right on my thing. I don't even know if I'm gonna wipe my makeup off my face.
Smooth. It was a good attempt, a very valiant effort. His wife's just a little too tired tonight, and that very much disappoints this man. He looks like a failed cloning experiment of H3H3 Ethan. Like they tried to make their own Ethan Klein, but instead they ended up with this fucking goober.
Should I masturbate?
No, please don't talk about this on stream. Just let's not do that.
Now, I respect this move. He's trying to compromise. You're too tired for sex, that's okay. Well, how about masturbating me with your pussy? Does that work for you? The way he asks and his facial expressions make him seem like a little fucking kid who's asking his teacher an embarrassing question in class.
But on a Thursday, a Thursday,
No.
you're like, bitch, fuck me.
Stop it.
Everywhere.
Hey, stop it.
Right.
Now, whether or not on a Thursday she really was like, bitch, fuck me all over everywhere, that's left up to the scientists to debate, the professionals. However, all I can say is, this man has the stupidest nipple piercing and Mickey Mouse tattoo on his titty. And the way he asks for sex is just downright pathetic, and it makes me feel very bad for him and her.
I'll just wait till tomorrow, I guess. Wow. Alright. Thank you, Vic. Alright, see you guys tomorrow when Vic's ready for me.
I appreciate the optimism here with him thinking his wife will be ready for him tomorrow. I'm pretty sure that won't be the case. I don't think she's ever going to be ready for this disgusting human being. But another thing that I'd like to point out here is that this man just looks like some kind of sad puppy dog when it comes to this sex thing. I think he's trying to shame her into having sex with him, make her feel bad. It's just downright uncomfortable to hear, and pitiful to imagine that it's actually happening in real life. This man's a human sidewalk booger, just something you look at and just go, ew, and just feel bad for.
Is Vic ready?
What's wrong with you?
Well, I mean,
You're just shaming me on the stream.
There it is, roll credits and cue Flight of the Bumblebees, that old song. That song doesn't exactly fit in this situation, but it's a good song. Now, this is truly an awful marriage on display. You can look at more clips if you want to. I just didn't want to make a super long video on it. So yeah, that's about it. See ya.
When it comes to the most
I wasn't always this fearless, hulking testosterone type that I am today. It's embarrassing to say this out loud, but actually at one point in my life, I was a child. And as a kid, I was really afraid of horror movies, if you can believe that. Nowadays, I find them to be enjoyably bad. I really like horror movies a lot, but mainly because they're so bad, they're good. But this wasn't always the case. When I was in middle school, just some Lunchables eating, algebra studying little idiot, I couldn't stand even the idea of a horror movie. I used to cover my eyes during the commercials for horror movies during football games.
So welcome back to another episode.
About 4 or 5 months ago, there was a TikTok account that I was made aware of. I won't say the name of it, nor will I say the name of the channel that I'm about to talk about here. And what's up, everybody? It's Critical. I've been getting asked a ton over the last 5 or so months, or however long I've been streaming on YouTube, why I don't stream on Twitch. I do stream on Twitch occasionally with my friends, but I get asked why I don't solo stream on Twitch. So I figured I might as well make a video addressing that question. It's because I don't like Twitch. Now I know me saying that may be very disturbing to some of you. It probably elicits the same response as if you tell a child Santa Claus isn't real, but shock and disgust. How can you not like Twitch? It's the best website on the internet with a staff that truly understands its users and looks out for their well-being. It takes us to school and packs our lunch. It really knows us and it wants us to do well in the world. Well, let me explain why I don't like Twitch, and please don't misinterpret this as me standing up for YouTube streaming. I have never, and probably never will, stand up for YouTube because they just don't know who the fuck is using their platform or how to make this website any better. It's like that uncle that buys you shit you don't want for Christmas and you don't know what to do with it except wipe your fucking ass with it. But when it comes to streaming, I think YouTube is the more fair streaming service. I do think Twitch is the superior platform though. It's a lot easier to find new content creators there. It's really easy to navigate the sections on Twitch and find all types of different shit. Whereas on YouTube, it's a very counterintuitive design. It's really hard to find new things. You have to pretty much fucking jack into the FBI mainframe, extrapolate a whole bunch of data, walk it through an ANOVA test and SPSS. All types of stupid fucking hoops you have to jump through to find anything. It's very poorly designed. But YouTube fucks everyone equally. In terms of streaming, in terms of content creation, YouTube just fucks everyone uniformly. Everyone gets the same amount of fuck. They're like a tidal wave of fucking. Nobody is safe if they're in that tidal wave. But on Twitch, it's like a geostorm contraption of fucking. It targets people to fuck that they don't agree with, whereas other people can just get a pass. They don't follow their own rules. YouTube has these rules, albeit very vague, but they adhere to them and they fuck everyone the same based on those rules, whereas Twitch has these rules and it doesn't fuck everyone the same. It favors the female streamers that show a lot of titties, camel toes, and ass. As I said, Twitch's motto, no camel toe, time to go. So if you go on to the mess that is the IRL section, it's predominantly dominated by female streamers pretty much flashing tits and doing squats for subs. Here's a good example. This is a streamer named Pink Sparkles. She even self-admits to being a titty streamer, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. But Twitch's rules prohibit something like this. They explicitly say no overtly sexual behavior. If you're labeling yourself a titty streamer, doesn't that kind of indicate the nature of your content is overtly sexual? And that's all the content there is. She doesn't do anything. This whole stream was her just kind of wiggling around out of her seat, doing squats occasionally, and mainly just eating a fucking sandwich, while her chat room, which consists of very sad, lonely men and underage boys, were on the edge of their seat. Oh, come on, finish that sandwich for me, baby girl. Oh, I'm about to come right out of my nipples. Is that a squat? I see butt cheek. Holy shit, those are ass cheeks. And Poopy leaves from the train station that's in the middle of the ass cheeks. This is incredible. To me, it's sad, but I don't really have a problem with the streams themselves. I don't think they're quality content or anything, but people are going to like different things, and that's something everyone has to accept. I don't have a problem with that. What I have a problem with is the Twitch staff when it comes to this. They have this rule. They should at least be commenting on it. If they truly believe that these aren't overtly sexual, they should explain why they're not. But they don't do that, and instead they'll go and ban male streamers who accidentally maybe slip up and show a picture of a boobie. Whereas these streamers a lot of times will have nip slips, show their whole pussy, and nothing happens to them. Which is odd because the Twitch staff is so ban hungry, they ban people for almost no reason. There was a man that I watched who wore a tank top that accidentally showed his nipple on stream, and he was banned for an overtly sexual stream. Permanently banned for that. I also saw someone get banned because they got punched in the chest on stream. They didn't plan to get punched on the chest, but they got banned for self-harm because they put themselves in the way of that fist. That's like some Bushido samurai type shit for punishment. You didn't block the sword with your hand. Go into the punishment room and take 3 fingers off of your left hand now. Twitch plays favorites. They treat their site like it's fucking camsoda.com. And there's a lot of these streamers that show a lot of cleavage and just do very sexual to just get a lot of money out of the sad men watching them that have gone on stream and said they will never get banned because Twitch staff is basically in their pocket. Here's a clip from one of them.
Report stream. Balls. You know those reports go in the trash, right? Twitch staff told me so. Just saying. You're just wasting your time.
Thank you, Gal Gadoosh, for being honest with all of us here. This stream has a dedicated ass cam and vagina cam. I don't know how you could possibly defend this not being overly sexual. Even she seems to realize it is, but knows that there's not going to be any repercussions because Twitch staff likes her and they jerk off to her streams. I've mentioned Hassan before because he's the most famous example of the Twitch staff favoritism. His old following list was nothing but titty streamers for the most part, so I imagine he had like 8 different monitors, each with a different titty stream up, just taking it all in and enjoying his masturbatorium. All of this that I've said, I really wouldn't have a problem with if they would enforce the rules fairly. Just today, for example, a streamer by the name of Trainwrecks got banned for 5 days because he did some really dumb, stupid sounding speech that sounded like something in the r/incel subreddit. I'm assuming it was a joke, but it was still a really shitty joke. It was like some Braveheart shit. You can take our land, but you can't take our virginities. That we'll hold on to. And he also called out a streamer by the name of ST Peach. And the assumption is he got banned for calling her out because one of Twitch's rules is you can't really insult other streamers. It's against their rules. So he got banned, and I agree, he should have been banned. It was clearly against the rules. But ST Peach did the same thing. She started insulting Trainwreck's girlfriend and his relationship with his girlfriend and everything about Trainwrecks, and she didn't get banned. So clearly there's a discrepancy there where she's just above the rules because she's hot. And that's very clear. There's countless examples I could give, but I'm not going to go into more. I think I've ranted long enough, and I've made it very clear that Twitch staff plays favorites, and that many of the streamers are just above the rules. I don't want to be on a platform like that. I feel like it's a platform run by middle school children who've never seen boobies before. It's just a platform that has no fairness to it. And I'm not saying YouTube is the ideal pinnacle of fairness, because it's absolutely not. But at least YouTube isn't bending the knee to hot girls. Everyone is getting fucked all the same. And there's a certain comfort to that because you know that you are not being singled out because they don't like you. You're getting fucked because they're fucking everybody. And that's why I prefer YouTube. It's at least a little bit more fair than Twitch. So hopefully that clears up why I dream on Twitch solo and prefer to do it here on YouTube. So yeah. Frustrated dragon throws bottle at entrepreneur. I don't think it's as intense as he makes it out to be, but god damn it, I've gotta know. Fucking shatters a glass bottle over his head. Ah, she's beautiful. It's like a little accordion.
Pocket bottle.
Ah.
So, repocket, and like your keys or a mobile phone, you can always have it with
Guy,
you.
I've immediately sniffed out a problem. You have to finish the entire bottle every time or else you can't use it.
So you can find water. Kit for bottled water is now worth $80 billion a year.
All of it held
But
by
last
Nestle.
Year, for the first time in its
Pretty much.
30-year history, sales of bottled
That
water
company
started
fucks.
to fall.
That's some
Now,
crazy
at the same
shit.
time, when there's a choice,
Guy, Nestle will literally
a choice
murder
between
you
£100 for
if you
all
try
these
and compete.
wasted bottles, or
You will not make it in the bottled water industry. Get out now, Guy. Yeah, Nestle has literally murdered babies.
Pitched this.
Not like personally, but they have led to the death of a ton of babies. They're
complete
fucked.
red herring. So you are not going to, at any point, penetrate the $80 billion market.
Not yet.
Well, the idea is you don't need
But
to buy that if you always have a
I can dream
receptacle
about
that
it.
you can fill up.
This is not a replacement for that, is it?
Yes. Are you investing or not? I don't. What are you saying?
Tetchy exchange.
What do you want from me? I made a crinkly water bottle.
A turnover of £700.
Yeah.
That you're valuing at £1 million.
Yes.
Is that correct? I've got those numbers correct.
100%. Are you wet yet?
I'm going to make it
You
very
hard?
easy for you. Just tell you, I'm out.
Your loss. Give me my water bottle back.
Guys, confidence
Complete waste of time. It's just, you might as well just have a paper cup. And then you're talking about going around fountains that are around.
I can't understand you. What? Do you like it?
Drink the water free. You turn the tap.
Sounds like you're having fun thinking about it.
The most environmentally friendly way to drink that water is to drink it straight out the tap. You are therefore harming the environment by a bottle that you say is here to stop these bottles. You might as well throw it amongst them. It's a terrible invention. I'm sorry, guys. Really made me angry. And it's £4.99. You can buy them full of water for 80.
Can we get a translator? And will you start over?
I'm sorry, but I'm out.
I understood that. Are you sure?
An irritated Duncan.
It would take me 9 months of use for this to be a better and more efficient way of doing it.
Well, first of all,
maybe, but you'd make me happy if you invested now, if possible.
I've noticed a hysteria about, people get excited about this bottle.
You honestly believe
Who?
that people go around with this in their pocket?
Who gets excited about a water bottle?
In their busy schedules for somewhere to fill it.
Well, that's because you break a water bottle
Rather
every
than have a
week.
convenient bottle which they can
You get a
buy
new one, it's like
anywhere.
fucking Christmas. Ah, a new one to
Go
break.
into a
Woo.
shop and say, look,
That
I'm
is
not
true.
gonna
You
buy
could
your
like toss
water.
them on the ground like you're
Fill
spiking a football after a touchdown.
I wouldn't go into a newsagent. That's
what is the refillable
They're
bottle
penetrating this
market?
man's anus
Answer
because he
only that
gave them a crinkly water bottle.
a refillable. It's a range of different
Those are a
types of
trend.
bottles that people can buy.
Were they?
To school to take to work.
It looks
to
like he
take
proved them all
to
wrong.
walking, outdoor
No,
pursuits.
because they're supposed to be like fit in your pocket and fill it up. And
Again, Duncan's already said
Jesus,
when
you
doing
sound like an
sports,
investor in
you've
Guy's
got a bag.
company. Yeah, that's exactly what he was saying.
You've got
accumulate through bottled water. People
Yes.
just need to use taps. But I
Don't act like you
like
use a
the
tap. You're a
fact that
multi-billionaire.
have to use this 3
You have your
times to
butler
make
fill
it
up the
even
tap water and then
comparable
throw it on the
to
plants
others, because it
outside while you
narrows
drink
the
Fiji.
difference that it actually
Don't lie to me,
makes.
Deborah.
You know, I would like to see
The samples, I might make a wrong investment decision.
You fucking boomer.
They have no psychotropical effect whatsoever. Yeah.
What a boomer. It's CBD, Peter,
Now they've
not
reassured
heroin.
The dragons, the products aren't
Though we do have
mind-altering.
that too if you want it.
Tim Inskip.
To ask for £200,000 in return for 2% equity.
Ooh. This is not a drill. The kaiju of coming, the behemoth of bathwater, queen of simps, Belle Delphine, has returned. It's been over a year since the last time she was spotted, and she came out of nowhere today with a Twitter post and 2 pictures, and I expected it to be like Sasquatch photos and like rumors, more fan theories, because last time she took up the internet, it came up with all kinds of fucking wild and wacky theories as to what happened. She's in jail, abducted by aliens, got fucking vaporized, deatomized by like a rogue solar flare or something. But this isn't the first time she's vanished. I believe her last hiatus only lasted about 8 or 9 months, so this was her longest time away from the internet. But she's like the Batman of boners. The hero Coomers need, but not always there when they need her. People were very upset that she vanished yet again, and I gotta tell you, you can say a lot of things about Belle Delphine, but she is not a liar. She said she was gonna do one porno and then disappear. And by God, that's exactly what she did. She released porn in like December and was gone by January. So she's better at following through on promises than Battlefield 2042. She, as advertised, released porn and said, hey, I'm fucking out ski. Of course, a lot of the Coomers were left with soft cock in hand and very sad, but now they can rejoice because she's here to reclaim her throne. Maybe, I guess. I don't know, it's just one Twitter post that people are going crazy about. Unironically, Belle Delphine is a pioneer in the e-girl field. She walked so other e-girls could run. Their careers are built on the back of Belle Delphine's sacrifices for the trail she blazed in the industry. God bless. She was collecting dirty bathwater to sell, while others were still only selling a couple of feet pics. She's like the Leonardo da Vinci of e-girls. She created that space. She was here before OnlyFans. She's like the primordial e-girl, like the AOL of online lewd picture selling. And now she's back to suck a fart out of your butt and suck some money out of your wallet. I don't know to what capacity she's back. I don't have any breaking news or anything. I just saw a lot of people talking about it, and this happens once every couple of years with her, and it's always like a big event. Like Belle Delphine coming back is bigger than Coachella on Twitter. And she's usually super open about it. She usually comes back when she needs more money, and then she'll like make money for a year, make a couple million, then just like dips. And I imagine that's going to be the same thing here. But as many of you know, Belle Delphine and I went head to head in sex toy collecting not too long ago, where I was utterly embarrassed by her. Her collection was deep in the six figures. She had items that I'm pretty sure existed before even God. Like, the amount of fucking sex toys she was able to find blew my mind. And she won that competition fair and square. The only reason why most people still consider me to be the prolific sex toy collector god is because she quit. She left the internet. So, by default, I was the last man standing. But if anyone has seen her video on the comp, you'll know her collection dwarfed mine. And I imagine it still does. I can only imagine what kind of fucking forbidden treasures she has now in that Fort Knox of sex toys. She's probably spent the last year and a half away from the internet just going across the globe scouting out the rarest sex toys on Earth and collecting them like the Dragon Balls. That's probably going to be like her first video back, I imagine. But either way, it's still big news because she is the most well-known and most influential Sniper Wolf's house tour? I bet your house is nuts. I bet it is fucking crazy. Holy shit. 16 million views.
Hello, friends! What do you want? Are you the UPS man?
Where's Darman?
Food Corps helped nourish over 100,000 kids last year, and still...
Sniper Wolf's house tour? I bet your house is nuts. I bet it is fucking crazy. Holy shit. 16 million views.
Hello, friends! What do you want? Are you the UPS man?
Hey, where's Darman?
Okay, come on in. Welcome to my house.
It seems disorienting to live here. It's also reflective. Jesus Christ.
We are doing a house tour. Do you even know what a house tour is? Obviously, she doesn't.
Why is it whenever, like, someone gets rich, they start carrying around a dog? It's like some Dr. Evil shit. Like, every person that gets really rich always carries around a tiny dog.
Good. If you can hear, there is an echo. Very loud echo. because we don't have
I
furniture.
do hear that.
Start off over here, the corner, and the door. Oh, the door is so cool. Did you guys check this out? So my friend came over and she told me that Kris Jenner has this same door. Don't you guys dare go outside.
What?
Let me show them how the door works without you going outside.
I know how a door works. Don't treat me like an idiot.
It is huge.
How dumb do you think your audience is?
I always wanted like a huge grand door.
It's a fucking door.
My old door was right here. I just bought these and I'll show it to you. Doesn't it look like
Oh, is that a
luscious,
ficus?
well taken care of plant? Well, it's not. It's an artificial sphere. So
Shit.
I had real plants. Let me do my game room first. We're just gonna go.
Let's
to
do
my
the game
It's
room.
Right here. Come on in. So I got.
No, you open that door for me.
No, okay.
I want both open.
No.
Yes. See, guys, the doors open both ways.
Yes, and there are glass doors, which is absolutely horrible for audio quality.
I feel like I almost
So
walked in on
I
an
put up
argument
a
about to
wall
happen.
of audio foam. This is like boring. It's just yellow audio foam that used to be white. You know, I bought white audio foam, and look at this color now. Look at it. It is piss yellow. I haven't had time
True.
to look for furniture and stuff. That's where you're gonna.
That
see
is
most of
piss
the house.
yellow.
It's pretty empty, and my setup is basically the same, except I have a white desk. I got my pretty Razer mouse and my iMac.
You've watched this
gaming
before?
setup. Don't
I
worry,
can
guys,
promise
this
you I
is
haven't.
PlayStation Undergo. So whenever I'm about to record or I want some privacy
Oh my
in
God.
my room, I close the blinds. So
Holy
all
shit.
of the windows in this house have blinds where they are remote controlled and you can just shut them like this. Or when I don't want to talk to my dogs, I do this.
There was actually 40 cuts just doing that one sentence.
Which is not as comfortable as it looks.
Oh my god.
And this is kind
Whoever
of
has to edit for her has to be miserable. These cuts are crazy.
make it junk. But I love this room. I love the glass doors. This is supposed to be like
It is very close to just being stop motion.
Oh, another thing that's really cool about
I
this
used to reach the
house, every room has
Bambarucci.
its own thermostat. Like in my old house, we had two of them. Like one upstairs, one downstairs. But this, you can control the Bye.